Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Chelsea Road to Glory. And in today's episode, we have a combination of the Serie A team of the season and the Ultimate team of the season. Obviously, we're behind by like a week, 2 weeks, because we're already at the tail end of the promo that came after Ultimate team of the season. Serie A was never uploaded. Because I'm pretty sure before that was La Liga, and Serie A wasn't uploaded because I didn't do much. There was only 2 players I wanted from there, and I couldn't pack them at all, even during the weekend league rewards for that. So yeah, you'll see what I get for Serie A weekend league rewards, but honestly, I was kind of expecting to get them at least, just because I feel like they're not as popular. Maybe Giroud was a bit popular. He was a striker for a lot of people's teams the week after that I saw. Giroud was doing pretty well, and he wasn't in Ultimate TOTS from what I remember. Pulisic obviously not in Ultimate TOTS either. So it was literally that weekend to get him, or I just don't get him at all. And unfortunately, we just couldn't get it. Pulisic, I was kind of hoping I could, just because I wanted to use his Player of the Month card for fodder at some point. He doesn't fit into any Evo that I saw, just because he has a high pace in a lot of his areas, so it was kind of hard to go about fitting him into some or the other. It would have been nice for Serie A team of the season if he could fit in that, but pretty sure I put in Zappacosta just because he fit. Give him a good I think playstyle plus, and it was a calm week, honestly, with Serie A. There wasn't too much commotion. Plus, it was kind of hard to do anything else. I don't remember if Tomori was in there, honestly. If he was in there, I totally forgot. But if he wasn't, then it's irrelevant to the conversation. Giroud and Pulisic were kind of our 2 main guys to look for, and right now that's what the team looks like prior to weekend league for Serie A. So that's the team, and hopefully at some point there will be improvements. Obviously, with the new promo, you'll see in the next video what our team will look like, if there are any changes. But I think there is one big change during this video, which would be the Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva did get his end of an era SBC, as you would expect. Thiago Silva is unfortunately leaving Chelsea to go back to Brazil, if I recall correctly. And he was one of my favorite defenders ever since he joined on FIFA, and he was one of my favorite defenders in real life. Like, he had made some mistakes, when he came in the first season. I do remember a lot. He got clowned a lot for it on Twitter, but after that he kind of settled in really nicely, and he was, honestly, if you were to pick like defender of the season for Chelsea, like, he's just leagues above the ones we have right now, which is very scary to have him leave. I kind of wish he could maybe like mentor the center backs, help them out, give them as much knowledge, because that man was incredible for so many years, and I can only hope that our center backs for next season are inching towards the realm of his level. That's my only hope, really, because we need, if we could have like 2 Thiago Silvas in our team, like, we would be so well off. But it's just unfortunate that we can't. We just simply can't. So I will miss Thiago Silva very much. He, when I got to see him in Soldier Field, That was the name we chanted out for so long. It was so nice to chant with the fans, Thiago Silva. So I'll always have that memory. But now we move on. We got some players coming in. Hopefully our season starts off well. We have the Euros, so hopefully our players play well. We have some players in the Copa America with the ones that I recall. What is it? Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. I did get to see Enzo recently. Not at the time of this, not when Ultimate Tots and all that stuff came out, but when Argentina faced Ecuador, that was fun to come down and see. Yeah, we got Declan Rice there. He was a huge upgrade, honestly. I think during Ultimate Tots, the prices of the big ones, they just came crashing down, which I was kind of hoping would allow us to get like Mo Salah, Musiala, Koulibaly, and Lauren James as like semi-frequent, but Declan Rice really just came out to be the only one from Ultimate Tots that we actually packed during the whole promo, like in terms of like team of the season that we wanted. Because in terms of team of the season that we didn't want, like this Smalling was so common. Ferguson, I think I packed twice. It was just impossible to not get anything that wasn't useful. And here's our Thiago Silva card. He's got pretty decent stats: 93 physical, 97 defending, 87 dribbling, 88 passing, shooting is irrelevant, and 90 pace on a center back. 90 pace, honestly, is really, really nice. Because I think with a shadow, he's like 98 or something like that, 96. Potentially just because of the pace split. I forget what his pace split looks like. But yeah, intercept plus, jockey plus, power header plus. I really like jockey on a defender. Like, honestly, it feels like it's a really nice playstyle when you like manually defend a bit. Sometimes I do get cooked, when the player goes in on the left and then comes out right and then comes back in, then comes back out. But I feel like players should, not be able to do that as often. Like, if you see it in real life, like the defender is able to, most of the time, if they're a good defender, they're able to like stop that out and have the opposing winger just like move on or whatever. But like in FIFA, it's kind of difficult to have that just like player like mess up in a sense. Like sometimes you do get the defense off, and it pays well to have a playstyle plus for jockey. But a lot of the times I get done by their winger, and then I have to bring in another center back, and then that center back has to cover the other center back, and then the left back is just left with like no duty, because apparently the left back just stays where it stays and doesn't help cover area sometimes, and then my opponents just send the ball back to the end and score. So I gotta figure out how to get that left back to scoot in a bit sometimes. But there you saw that we bought Lauren James. We bought her just to see if we could, get some Duke theory a little bit in there. Get to see if we could, get her from one of these team of the season packs. Get her from Ultimate Tots. We still are hunting for her. As long as EA keep Ultimate Tots as red picks, I will continue to play Weekend League until we can get her. And I'm gonna be real honest, our rewards for the Road to Glory have been bad, but if this was like any other regular Road to Glory, like these are the best rewards that you could possibly get. Like Van Dijk is such an elite player in this game, and we just cannot use it because he never played for us. Which is really funny, you know, seeing the group chat like just light up with the fact that I got Valverde and Van Dijk. But we did get Koulibaly there, obviously. You know, I did try him out recently. He did pretty well. I kind of was scared because I think last year maybe the fact that he was really tall with long legs kind of like messed him up a bit, even though he had like super jacked stats or whatnot. But you know, in this game, I guess it kind of pays well for him just because, you know, people like Van Dijk are really good. So Koulibaly is a nice setup here. Prem Tots pack, was kind of hoping for somebody better. We ended up getting Nkunku, which I won't complain about, obviously, because he's a Chelsea player, but I will be just because, you know, if he was a red, I could have put him in the red one, but that's long gone, and you know, we can't do much about it. And now that I think we're at the end of everything, this is now just scrolling through the squads that we have now. Obviously, there was a big change with Lauren James coming in, Declan Rice coming in, Thiago Silva coming in. Azpilicueta, I think, went off for a little bit, just to get some chemistry in there. The Silvers, this is what the Silvers look like. Kind of need some upgrades in the back. Kind of need an upgrade on that left striker. She has, what is it, like 2-3 playstyle pluses, so she doesn't even fit into anything else. There are more bronzes that I need to look into to see if we can build a full bronze team. Obviously, that team will never be used in anything. Maybe rivals, but EA don't release too many evos that I can like send in all my cards into. So, you know, it'll be a tough process. Maybe next year they'll get priority in evos or something. I don't know. But I like this squad, the dynamic squad, just because it's all blue, you know, bar from the two icons. Past evos, players that played for us in the past that have been put into evolutions. Batshuayi, still waiting for another Founders evolution that EA have said to come to us, I guess. I don't even know if they're gonna bring more, honestly. Like the next evolution should be like a huge upgrade in all stats, honestly. Chelsea women's doing pretty well. Cuthbert at the time is not finished, but you know, in the next video you'll see all the evolution updates that we have and everything that has been brought up. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.